時に昼の分かったり、あいつは大変そう好きよこんなに好きよもうあなたなしでいられないほどよ
I apologize for the abrupt cut on that, but unfortunately, you know, people are starting to get pretty strict on this whole copyright infringement thing, so only a little sneak peek there. But alright, for those of you that might be wondering, what was it that you just watched? That was the 2011 performance of Wanted by the great, the incredible Pink Lady. Originally I was gonna do like a simple DVD review of this, but then again, at the same time I feel like I should kind of do an introduction to Pink Lady because, well, one, I've never really done a video like this before, and I'm pretty sure the majority of my typical viewers have no idea who these people are. So, where to start with Pink Lady? Oh man. Pink Lady is, well, they debuted back in 1976. They're definitely idol singers, but their music was, well, certainly influenced greatly by ABBA and very disco-ish. But it's got a flair all its own. You know, Pink Lady is, well, I myself am quite the Pink Lady fan. As you can see, I've got, this is actually a towel that I bought at the 2011 concert. I was lucky enough to actually go to this concert. The DVD is, of course, the final showing, which was in Tokyo. I went to the one in Gifu, which was interesting because I was there like 2 hours early because I went to a new city, I had to take, you know, buses and trains, and I didn't want to be late. So I got there like 2 hours early, and naturally, being a foreigner to Pink Lady concert, I scanned around and I didn't see anyone there that wasn't, you know, Asian at least. For sure I was the only non-Japanese person in the entire concert. So yeah, Pink Lady is... If you're already a Pink Lady fan, you'll know what I'm talking about, but there's something about Pink Lady that's just... When they grab, I don't know, it just sucks you in and grips you and you just can't look away. You know, every time I put, this is like the 10th time I've had this DVD on since I've gotten it. And every time, there are times I just turn it on and want to watch like, you know, just one song, but I always end up watching the whole damn thing. It's, being that it's, you know, 2012, for a lot of people, Pink Lady, you know, you might just see it as a kind of a slightly silly looking thing, because the dances, you know, most of them originated in the mid to late 70s. But there's still just something strangely, I want to say magically pure about it all? I don't know, but I'll get to more of that in a minute. So, this is my binder of Pink Lady single records. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Pink Lady, take a quick look. So, this was back in, this is Pepper Kebu, their original debut single on EP record, released back in 1976. And, very fresh face back then. Japan had really never seen anything like Pink Lady at the time. But, if you want to know their history, there's pretty good pages out there. And of course, you know, we've got SOS, Carmen 77, Nagi-san no Sinbad, Wanted, which is the one you actually just saw, UFO, which is probably one of their most famous, best-known singles as far as today goes, Southpaw, which I honestly hate baseball, but this song is fucking awesome. You know, we got Monster, Tomei Ningen, Chameleon Army, is it Bangu? Pink Typhoon, which, yes, this is actually a cover of In the Navy, the Village People song, but it's fucking awesome. Naughty Naughty Pirates, Kiss in the Dark, Mona Lisa Club. Yeah, sorry for the glare on these, but do your best. Then I don't actually have all their singles yet, so I've got a few spaces, you know, reserved for hold, like Sekai Yushi. Though, to be honest, most of the ones, Pink Lady records in Japan are extremely common, extremely cheap, and I could get all the ones I'm missing, like, instantly online if I felt like it. But all of these I've actually bought in legitimate stores. Like, I go, you know, record hunting and recycle shops of the place, and I've decided I want to get them all that way. Granted, the ones that are left are actually kind of the not-so-popular ones. So they're actually, you know, they didn't sell as well and are hard to get, but... this is... Yeah, I wanted to do a review, but... I am a complete and utter Pink Lady fanboy. They're just... Once the bug catches you, it doesn't let go. So, anyway, this was originally supposed to be a DVD review, so let's take a look at what you actually get. So it comes in a slipcase, and the actual DVD case is, of course, pink, naturally, and it is actually a 2-disc set, which I wasn't quite expecting. The second disc, though, is more... I'll get to that later on in this video. Inside the case, there's just the simple leaflet that has the song listing and the lyrics. And then also included is a very nice photo book. Now, I'll admit, one thing about Pink Lady that always catches me is the sheer visual appeal of these two. You know, I mean, they are, if you're wondering how old these two are, they're 55. Or me might be 54. I forget. But yeah, they're in their mid-50s now. And of course, being a photo book, these are, you know, shopped like crazy. But still, damn, man. Just... damn. That's all I have to say. Of course, your taste may vary, but damn. Just damn. Anyway, so that's what you get. So the DVD itself, for anyone that wants to know any little technical details, the first disc is pretty much the straightforward concert. You know, it starts up with the opening, then we go to Monday Mona Lisa Club, Carmen 77, then they take a break and talk for a bit, then I forget the first kanji, Nani of Joseon, then of course Strangers in the... Then we goes into Strangers and We Kiss. This is actually a fairly interesting concert, because I've got to hand it to Pink Lady. They did something I wasn't quite expecting. You know, they're... what was supposed to be their true final, like, farewell was, of course, the UFO tour back in 2005, which were pretty much, they did kind of, like, the ultimate version of all their classic songs. So, and they could have easily just rehashed that concert this year, since no one was ever expecting them to come back and do another tour anyway. So they could have totally just rehashed it all again, and it still would have been a big success. But they actually went a bit creative and kind of dug into the vault. So, like, as you can see, we got Strangers and We Kiss, which is the English version of Utakata, which, I mean, this, you know, if you look into their history, they came to the U.S., which, for most Americans that actually do remember Pink Lady, they remember the god-awful train wreck, just atomic train wreck of that terrible TV show, which I'm not even going to name because, it's terrible. But anyway, when they came to the US and pretty much failed miserably, you know, a lot of their songs they did English versions of, like Strangers When We Kiss Here, which, and most Japanese people had never even heard this, so it's just, it was very unexpected, because remember, I saw this concert in Gifu live, and I'm like, holy shit, they're actually singing some of these? Of course, Kiss in the Dark is generally always sung in English, but then there's like, you know, By Myself was on there, Body and Soul, Show Me the Way to Love. So there's actually quite a few of the English version songs in this concert, which is something I certainly was not expecting to see. And then of course we get into, you know, the classics, like Pepper Kebu, of course, Wanted. Then the audience does a rendition of Monster. Lionel Rose, More Talking. Giri Giri, Do Your Best, SOS, Nagisa no Sinbad. I can't, yeah. You know, it's just UFO, Southpaw, Zipangu. Of course, O is on there, and unsurprisingly, it ends with Pink Typhoon. Shit. I've got so much I want to say, and I don't even know how to do it. I actually tried to plan this video out, but it's fucking Pink Lady, man. It's... If I was going to describe Pink Lady simply, it would just be pure raw talent. You know, I mean, I'm not really going to get on people for their taste in music, but Pink Lady is just... If someone was ever to make a list of the most talented performers or stage performers ever, Pink Lady better be on that freaking list. I mean, you know, if you find the lyrics cheesy or the dances silly, you know, that's totally cool. But as far as the way that they just sort of project themselves on stage, they're just one of the best ever. Like, I mean, again, when I was sitting in the audience for this concert, it was just like swept away, man. It was like everything else just disappeared. And you know, everyone's got their favorite singers, but like, I went to this... See, basically what happened with me in this case was, you know, I didn't even hear about this concert until way to the end. I'm like, wait, they're on tour now in 2011? They came back again? And realized that, you know, they were coming close to me in Gifu. And I bought my tickets like 2 weeks before the concert, and I was actually stuck up on the balcony. And just, damn, was it awesome. You know, I don't want to sit here and rant, but it's just definitely the greatest show I've ever been to. It's just... I don't know what it is, but, you know, if you're already a Pink Lady fan, you know what I'm talking about. You can't look away, you can't think about anything else, and... So, again, I can't really, I don't want to show too much of this, because one, you know, I don't want to get this video deleted for copyright infringement, but also, at the same time, I want people to actually buy this DVD. Or at least, you know, get the real thing. Watch it somehow. You know, YouTube is just not capable of delivering the quality. So let's put on Pepper Kebu here. I mean, again, these two are, yeah, they're like 55, and they still dance around just as well as they ever did. Damn, K's retardedly hot. I mean, you want to talk about women that have it? Pink Lady has it. Like, that's all I can say. Now, as far as the quality of the disc itself goes, I have no complaints. You know, some people, when they review DVDs, they'll sit there and like comb every pixel and look for any kind of flaw or who knows what. Personally, when I watch this DVD, my eyes are glued on them the whole time. But nothing certainly jumped out at me. So as far as I can tell, this is pretty much a flawless transfer. Some people might whine the fact that this is a DVD and not a Blu-ray, but you know, on my CRT here, running in 480p, it looks fantastic. Definitely beautifully done DVD. Looks great, sounds great. I probably shouldn't be taping this like this, but I just don't want to turn it off. No, stop singing. Let them sing way better than I am. But it's the Pink Lady bug. I can't even describe it really. Though, I think most Pink Lady fans know what I'm talking about. But, once again, for the sake of copyrights and crap like that, we're gonna stop that. So it's... Honestly speaking, if you are not familiar with Pink Lady, but you want to get into them and you want to get one of their, DVDs, the 2005 UFO tour is probably the ultimate Pink Lady concert. In that one, they do, pretty much the ultimate version of all their classic songs. And in that version, they used they used violins, strings, 100% real instruments, just like you would back in the 70s with live disco music, and it's a fantastic DVD. This one, this is not, as I said, this isn't just a rehash. Of course, a lot of their classic songs are there, but, the name of this tour is Innovation. And, there's a lot, not only, there are English songs here, but this time around, all the music is simply done on guitar, bass, drums, and keyboard, and that's it. So, the strings and the pianos are synthesized, and it sounds incredible to me. But I guess you could say for the ultimate pure Pink Lady experience, especially a lot of their really popular songs like Chameleon Army, for example, which wasn't sung at this concert, the UFO DVD is probably the better starting point if you want to get into them. Of course, there are other DVDs showcasing them from when they were taped off TV back in the 70s, and there's a Laserdisc out there that's all, but those cost a lot of money. But if you like Pink Lady, this is definitely a wonderful concert. And myself, this is probably my favorite of all the Pink Lady videos I have. This is probably my favorite already. But again, I've got the emotional attachment because I was actually at this concert. I saw this live, which was incredible. But if anyone that's never heard of Pink Lady before, or knows a little bit about them and wanted to, get into their videos, the 2005 UFO DVD is probably the better one. And again, I know some people might whine that this is a DVD and not a Blu-ray, but if you've got the money to get this crazy giant-ass 50-inch top-of-the-line 1080p setup, you can afford a setup that's awesome for 480p DVDs. So just get off your lazy ass and get a good setup for this kind of thing. It's worth it just for this DVD. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, the first DVD is, basically just the concert. It's very nicely edited. But now what I'm going to do is pop in the second DVD and just take a quick look at that. So I'm going to cut off for a minute. Alright, we are now at the menu for the second DVD, which the second one is basically an extra disc, and It's only 35 minutes, so it's... Honestly, they could have done more of this disc, but I wasn't really expecting this disc to even exist, so I can't really complain. Now, they did some neat stuff on here. Mainly what they did was, as you can see, we've got these master angle videos. Now, during the live concert, you know, what they did is, you know, occasionally they would show, like, the audience dancing along, or there'd be angles where, you know, where you couldn't see the girls 100% of the time. And so for the videos, especially the really popular songs, mainly Pepper Keibu, Nagisa no Sinbad, and UFO, they included these kind of master angle videos, which my only complaint about these is I wish there were more of them. But I'm still just extremely happy they're there. Like if you when I showed Pepper Keibu just a few minutes ago, you know, they did it this time around on those like kind of two separate platforms. So I mean, I'd say the camera work was pretty well done, but so you can actually see it like head on and see just everything. They included this. So I'll play it again, which it'll zoom in a minute. See, allowing you to basically see the, you know, the entire thing. And I'm very, very happy they included this. I was not expecting it, and it was just, as I said, I wish they'd done this with every, well, not every single song. Some of the slower ones don't really need it, but the ones, you know, like this one, really, really awesome, like, they're 55 and they can still dance around like that in their heels, man. Just, most girls can't even walk in heels. And these two are 55 and they can jig in them. So yeah, so you have like this, or, again, I apologize for the cuts, but it must be done. Of course, we have the classic Nagisa no Sinbad. God, I love those boots. Just... they've still got it. There's no question about that. And I hope they come back again. If they do, hope to get good seats for once. And of course, a lot of people's favorites, UFO. Also, when you watch it in like these alternate angle ones, they kind of they also turn down the stage, like kind of the lighting effects. Like the normal version on the live DVD, you know, there's all kinds of lights and stuff flashing around. They've kind of like toned it down a bit so you can really see the you know, the pure dance, which you just listen to Pink Lady, they don't really, you really gotta watch them. That's what really catches the interest, I think. They're very much as I said, you know, their songs aren't the best, the lyrics aren't the best, the music's not the best, but as pure performers, they're second to none. Just like, but they're just, yeah, as far as pure performers go, they're just the best of the best, in my opinion. You know, some people are just meant to be on stage. Pink Lady is the ultimate example of that. Also on the second disc, there's, you know, between the different concerts, their talking sections were a little different. So some of the more interesting ones are also on here. There's also, you know, going out on stage, when the concert's finished, going back. There's a press interview, and there's a very short video of the after concert party. In general, I mean, as I said, the second disc is only 35 minutes long, and they probably could have done a lot more of it, but it's still, just having that Pepper Kabu video is enough to make me happy. So, you know, originally when I was gonna make, it's taken me quite a few tries to make this video. I mean, like, this is the first time I've actually recorded, but, like, you know, I thought about actually writing what I was gonna say, and, you know, crap like that, but in the end, it's not me. Following a script is just, it's not my personality. It's not who I am, it's not how I work, it's not what I do. I'm very much a spur-of-the-moment, no planning, just jump in and see what happens. It's who I am, it's what I do. So, before anyone asks, no, I will not be ripping this. I will not be making it available on the internet. I will not be, you know, there won't be any DVD rips from me. I'm sure they're out there, but I just can't do it, man. This stuff is just too good. And, just damn. This was supposed to be a review, and then just like a simple introduction, and now I'm just ranting my fanboy heart off about how much I like these two. But, yeah. So anyway, as I said, for a Pink Lady newbie, this might not be the best purchase, as it is, if you're importing, you're probably going to pay a good chunk of change. But, if you like Pink Lady, excellent package of an excellent performance. Victor was kind enough to leave the DVDs with no region lock, so they will play on any player. So you don't have to, if you do want to import, you don't have to worry about, you know, fucking around with that kind of stuff. As you can see, it is all, well, NTSC of course, but it is all region compatible. So, see, the concert's 145 minutes, and then we got the 36-minute extra disc. I don't even know what more to say on this, other than the fact that Pink Lady is fucking awesome. Just absolute pure talent is what I like about them so much, I think. Not only are they hot as hell, fuck man, they're 55 and they make most girls look like trolls these days. But not only that, they're just pure talent. Just real talent. I mean, you know, modern music, I've got nothing against it. If you like it, you like it. I don't particularly dislike it, but it seems to me like if you really want to get ahead and be famous in the current popular music, you know, scene, you basically have to do something stupid, retarded, or pure outlandish to actually get people to care about you. I mean, it seems like the easiest way is to just go out and get shot. Or, I don't know, you can be like that one club singer who just, like, puts lampshades on her head and, you know, crap like that. Which, again, if you like the music, that's fine, but talent is pretty much dead in the world today. But, and Pink Lady is just, if you want to see few people dance around and sing that are truly talented, they're still one of the best that ever was. So I guess maybe I should just call this my Pink Lady fanboy rant video, but, hope you enjoyed it. If you got any specific questions about the DVD, let me know. If you just want to swap stories and rant about how awesome Pink Lady is, that's something I'm always up for. Though if you're going to send me messages asking for, you know, rips or copies, go fuck yourself, because I'm not doing that. Not with this one. Some stuff just should be owned, should be purchased, and this is one of them. So, well, that's about it, and, gonna go back and do more what I would normally do for videos soon. Got a whole lot more of those, X68000 FM MIDI battles coming up. I've already recorded the audio, I'm just, you know, lazy about making them. As well as some other neat stuff, so, see you next time, and I love these two.